Don't pull for this champion yet, guys. Unfortunately, I wish I would have made this announcement sooner, but this champion is going to be in this guaranteed event for 4 days and 20 hours. There is zero reason to pull for her right now, but Plarium also made an announcement that there's even less of a reason to pull for her right now. Now, we can discuss the champion and how good she is in a second, but tomorrow, Friday, July 5th, there's going to be a 15x progressive chance event for the following champions: Duchess, Elva, Brogni, Kaja, Manaya, and then from Void Shards, going to be Siphi and Nekrit. So basically, if you're going to go for Shimnath, you're going to want to have a chance at one of these champions, assuming they're a champion you actually want. Now, if you're looking for Rotos, well, this is essentially just lowering your chances towards Rotos or lowering your chances towards Harima. But to be fair, I mean, if you're going for specific champions like that, you should probably wait for those 15x events anyways. But this list of Duchess, Elva, Brogni, Kaja, and Manaya, very solid list. Specifically for me, Duchess would be a very high interest champion. Elva, very solid champion. I don't use her as much as I used to, but she's a very good support champion. Good in the arena, even if you don't have better options. But if it's Elva versus Duchess in the arena, I'm going Duchess all day. Underpriest Brogni, pretty good in some Wixwell teams potentially, though you still have to bring a little bit other mechanics. But Brogni's still an awesome champion. Kaja is good. I know Biohack uses her a lot in arena, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you could do the same. His is like crazy, crazy fast. So while he uses her with great success, doesn't necessarily mean everybody's going to be able to do the same thing. Now, with that said, the last champion being Manaya, I mean, we don't want Manaya, right? Let's be honest. Nobody really wants Manaya, and if you do, you probably need to revisit that idea. So the main champions you're going to be looking at, let's be honest here, is going to be Duchess and Elva. Some people being Brogni, and these other two, basically just overlooked champions. I mean, Duchess is going to be the number one. Duchess is an incredible champion. She is so good. If you're early game, she's going to carry you. If she's mid game, she's going to go in tons of areas for you. If you're late game, she's also going to go in tons of areas for you. Not as meta per se in live arena, but she's still amazing. She's still super helpful in live arena. She's very good for some 3v3 content. Duchess, good luck going for her, guys. And then if you go for Elva, good luck as well. Got a feeling most people are going to be going for Duchess. But as far as Shimnath, is she even worth going for this event? Well, we got a few things to consider. We have 150 Ancient Shard guaranteed. The Summon Rush is going to give us 100% more points for Ancient Shards. So if you summon 150 Ancient Shards, you're going to be getting, let's take a little gander real quick, 40 points per Ancient Shard. I already did the math. 6,000 points. So we're getting 6,000 points, which will give us all the fragments we need. You get a guaranteed champion. You get a chance towards the 10x event. And if something happens and you don't get a 15x champion or you don't get any legendary on your way to Shimnath, you don't have to continue pulling. Unless you really want to get a Duchess, then don't continue pulling. I mean, continue pulling if you want a Duchess, but if you don't want a Duchess, don't continue pulling, because then you could save it for future guaranteed event or extra legendary events. You could save it for future 15x events that you really want a legendary from. But if you do get a legendary extra from Shimnath, maybe you get a pretty awesome legendary. So these events are good. Now, Shimnath specifically, is she good? I mean, she's a Statue of Liberty. The 4th of July, America, freedom, all that kind of good stuff. That's why she's here. That's why she's a guaranteed champion, in case you guys were wondering. Happy 4th to everybody, by the way. Now, with her kit, I mean, if I pulled her, I probably wouldn't use her. I'd probably put her in the vault. She's probably going to be a vault champion for me. Transfers all debuffs from this champion to a target enemy, then attacks the enemy 3 times. She's just never done anything that I've noticed or I've thought to be like, okay, this champion is somebody who I really want to have. This champion is a must-have. Her ratings are good, but the ratings in game are a little bit tricky, because while she is good, there's a lot of champions who are going to do other things that she does anyways. I mean, this is like her main thing. The attacks all enemies 2 times. The first hit removes all buffs. The second hit will ignore 20% of the target's defense against the targets that have no active buffs. So, I mean, it's decent stuff, right? She has some decent stuff in her kit. She's okay, but I don't think I'm going to be using her anywhere. I've seen her nuke some, but she's just not a champion I'm super excited for. I personally wouldn't be dumping Ancients. Now, the 15x makes it a little more enticing alongside the Summon Rush. So all that stuff together makes me somewhat interested in actually going for the champion. But all that stuff aside, like just the champion, I wouldn't even worry about that. So guys, let me know what you're doing. Let me know if you're pulling for Shimnath and which of the 15x champions you're also going to be pulling for. And let me know if you already pulled your shards and you're a little bit frustrated with Plarium that you didn't think to wait. I almost did that. But guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate you all. Hope you have a great 4th of July celebration. Be careful out there. I'll catch you in the next video.